Hi, it's Mild Red Songbird, Mild Red Bird Song in New York City. You're looking at my immediate family. This is my husband, Jesus Christ. I am the daughter of light, Eve. This is my son, Sing Bird Song. Jagat Singh, the projection of Jesus Christ. My daughter, Robin Bird Song, St. Francis of Assisi. Govinda Singh is also St. Valentine. I said he was Jesus Christ, right? Okay. This lie. This is Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is my daughter, St. Patrick, Melanie Lynn Spear, and her daughter, St. Kabir, Ostara Gloria. This is a picture of some of the people in my writing group. It was Maria Kott's writing group. Now Sheila is the head of the writing group. This is Velma. She was a legal secretary who was very much in love with her common-law husband. He died, and she's been grieving, but she's come outside herself lately and started talking. This is Saint Barbara, Raoul. I married them yesterday or earlier today because they seemed a perfect couple, and they're lonely and they miss their mates, so together they can fill the voids for each other. Okay, let's begin. Hope you are smart enough to grasp and humble enough to accept this intelligence. The above-mentioned video, was posted on Mild Red Birdsong YouTube channel minutes ago. Please check out Eve, Mary, Marilyn Monroe's Connecting Dots from one-dimensional time and space, the physical, to another spiritual dimension labeled the imagination. She, Eve, Mary, Marilyn Monroe, the Michelle Bird song shows in the videos you and others that insanity is an advanced state of normalcy achieved by only a few. Leslie Abrams, who was Leslie Uggams, and I chatted recently, or at least I think it was last year, about ourselves being at the stage labeled as crazy by people. Crazy decoded. See her A to Z I. I see her from A to Z. I know myself because I am her. Alright? This is what that is, what they call crazy. When you know yourself from A to Z, from the beginning to the end. Know myself, selves, beginning to end, and back to the beginning again and again. Bob Dylan, this is another topic, and I'm introducing a new topic. Bob Dylan talks about getting his songs from the collective unconscious. I didn't understand what he meant when I first heard him say that, though I had heard the term before. He's saying he stole the songs from some unconscious soul by tuning in to someone with solid gold goals. Okay? He wanted what they wanted. And they knew how to get it. They had the talent, the ability, the karma to get it. So he took it. A lot of people do that. Christos, this is the name of the channel I got these notes that I'm about to read to you from. Is that Christos, Christ Consciousness, Metaphysical Assembly. father of something. That's all it had was the 3 dots. Then he said, this is, his name is Will Rogers. He calls himself Master 33. I don't know, is that a Mason? 33 degrees? I don't know. I just recently came upon him. I was introduced to him by Shatima, who is the Santa's elf. I was Mrs. Santa. Gorinda Singh is Mr. Santa, St. Nicholas, Santa Claus. Okay. You don't get any better than him. He's got all the good thing. All the love is him. The male love is him. And the female love, the mother, is Eve, his wife, Mary. Okay, so he said, Will Rogers said, that also was a name of a commentator. He used to tell jokes about politicians, Will Rogers. I think he was a homespun kind of philosopher. Every story in the Bible, this is what Will Rogers says, every story in the Bible is a story of a biological process. Okay, who is every? Eve, energy, her, I. So that's every. Every is Eve's I's energy. It's what she sees. She gets energy based on what she sees. Because what she sees is true. The sun told me that. Story. C, S for C, T for truth, O for ordered, mild red, R for her, I. Story. C, truth, ordered, mild red, her, I. There are 2 I's. An ego I and a C I. An I that you see with. Okay, here we go. As far as I know. Some people say you can see without eyes. If you serve the Father, you should be a producer. This is what the man says at this channel, YouTube channel. Your father is a producer. So he's saying, if you take after your father, you'll be a producer. I am a producer. I have 20 books on Amazon, digital and paperback. I have written the lyrics for 2 albums, What It Is and Supernatural, both music done by Edwin Birdsong. I have co-written a book, a children's book, with Robin Birdsong called Sneezy the Greasy Baby Says Abigail. That's Robin. Okay, she was Dr. Seuss. And she did the rhymes in the Sneezy book. And I was Pran Kumar Sharma. They call me the Walt Disney of India, who creates characters. And I created the Sneezy character and gave her the title. You see, the branch doesn't fall that far from the tree. We're doing the same things we did in the other bodies, in these new bodies. Okay. And then he talks about electromagnetic pulse. He says data is matter. And let's see what else he says. Believer or knower. And this is what I did. Noah. Knower, Noah. The Bible is the body. The body is the Bible. Whatever, and I checked it because I want to remember this. Whatever, all this is ringing true to me or I wouldn't accept it. Whatever you're looking for outside of your will process, outside of your will precedes you in the kingdom. Like when I was a kid, I found out we were poor. Poorer than the poor. So poor, when I asked my mother how much money we had, she laughed. And so I decided, I was 6 years old, I decided then and there to get money for my mother, to make my mother rich. Because my mother hadn't wanted me. She had tried to abort me. And she hadn't liked my color. She said, get her away from me. She's too light when I was born. But she worked very, very hard at a grueling, low-paying job, though she was smart and beautiful, to give us good role models, me and my half-sister Helen. So I was very grateful to my mother that she would keep me after she had tried to kill me, hadn't wanted me, but that she would work and feed me and house me and clothe me. So I wanted to make her rich. Fast forward to when I was 15, Stevie Wonder comes out with a hit. He's blind. You know, he's going to make his mother rich. He's 12 years old, called Fingertips was his hit. And my fingertips had betrayed me because I was learning the piano. And the school and the teacher hit my fingertips with a ruler. And I quit piano. And then I wanted to sing. My mother said, come and sing for me. I sang for her. And then she said, you can go back to the kitchen, stopping me from thinking I could sing. So here comes this blind boy at 12 years old who can sing and play piano. And I felt like I knew it wasn't a coincidence, but I chalked it up to God giving him talent and not giving me any talent, because I didn't remember about my fingertips being hit and my mother stopping me from singing. I just realized he was going to have money to make his mother rich, and I wasn't going to have money to make my mother rich, although I didn't stop. I tried until she died to get money to make her rich. But it wasn't her karma in this body, especially for me, who she had neglected and mistreated. You know, I didn't owe her the karma. I didn't know that at the time. You see, we're unconscious. This is a problem. We don't know what we're doing. This is what I wanted more than anything, to know what I was doing, because I knew I didn't know what I was doing. I knew I didn't know the consequences of my actions. I knew I didn't understand why I would make all this effort and have no success. So all that striving I did to know myself is paying off, and now I'm able to know myself and have power and share information with you. Okay. So, whatever you're looking for outside of you will precede you in the kingdom. See, I was looking for abilities to make money for my mother, and Stevie Wonder preceded me in the kingdom with what I was looking for outside. Okay. Jesus Christ has said, whatever you're looking for outside of you will precede you in the kingdom. He preceded me, but I'm going to the kingdom now that I have the information. Knowledge is power. Okay. Jesus Christ locked the door to the kingdom because my friends locked me out of their experiencing. This was in North Carolina, April of last year. I had been homeless. I went to the meeting of Baba G, Jesus Christ, and I expected to be embraced by my friends. I had been on the street and friendless, although I made people's acquaintances. The people in North Carolina at the meeting I had known for over 40 years. So I figured I would be embraced, and I was eager to experience the love between us. And I wanted a hug and a kiss from Baba G, because we had had a very close relationship with him in my ear for over a year. And I wanted a physical manifestation of our love. So I got neither one. I went there. The people snubbed me. They wouldn't even look. I'm so nauseous. They wouldn't even look at me. They certainly didn't hug me or offer me a how you doing and what's up with no teeth. I don't understand what's happened to you. None of that. They just totally ignored me as though I wasn't there. So I found out, and so Baba G, I still delighted in seeing him Even though I wasn't close to him, he tried to get me to move closer. But the girl who was supposed to give me the message wouldn't look at me, and what she was saying went right past me because she wasn't looking at me, so I didn't think she meant me. Because if she was talking to me, wouldn't she look at me? So anyway, I found out Baba G works indirectly, third party sometimes. But anyway, this day, he was there for a very short amount of time, and I was so exhausted, but I was still enjoying him. But as soon as my mind started to wander, he got up and left. But before he left, he stood and did a pose, the same pose that I had taken a picture doing. So when he did the pose, I just knew somehow he was doing that as a tribute to me. And I didn't know who I was or why I would warrant such a thing, but I accepted it graciously. And I just was totally absorbed in him when he did that. And then he left the stage, and he looked like he was leaving. He was a rock star leaving with his entourage. And I was deliriously happy, even though my friends had snubbed me. And then later I found out he had married me. I saw him when he pulled some eyes to him. And even Daffy said there's some supernatural thing went on there. And it was how he impregnated me supernaturally with his eyes. And married me. First he married me, and then he impregnated me. And then he told me to go to the sun. And I went to the sun, and he impregnated me too because I was his daughter. And he wanted to make me happy, I guess, and he impregnated me. So now I'm pregnant with twins, immaculate conceptions, meaning nobody touched me physically. It's a clean birth. Because Charan Singh, when answering questions about Jesus Christ, somebody asked him if it was really an immaculate conception. So Charan Singh said it wouldn't make him any less great. And Charan Singh is the baby in my womb, the boy baby in my womb. So he's giving the people what they want, proof that there's such thing as an immaculate conception. And it's him. He's going to be the living proof. And his sister, an RN. Okay? So I'll try to get through this again. Whatever you're looking for outside of you will precede you in the kingdom. That means look inside of you for what you want. Jesus Christ locked the door to the kingdom because my friends locked me out of their experiencing. Go within. What you're looking for is within you. Herstory is in my brain memory. Logic, the logos, Einstein's mind. Mild red, training, IND is a train. Mild red training. Head, he had, AG, during the time of Jesus Christ. That's what that means. Mary's looking for Christ. Adam and Eve are looking for each other. Christ is looking for Mary. Marilyn Monroe. MM. Mild red Michelle. Initiated. Initials. Elongated. See, that's initials. And elongated, then Marilyn Monroe and mild red Michelle. They're both the same. The ghost of Marilyn Monroe is in the body of the Michelle Birdsong, who was born mild red Michelle Anderson. So they're all the same person. So initials elongated. Elon Musk. Tesla's gonna bust. Elon Musk. Tesla, who was mild red, who was Eve, was juggled around. He had so many great inventions, and he died destitute. No money. Bust. M. Birdsong. Us. Adam and Eve. U.S. Touch. Touche. You still breathe. I owe you. You make me believe. I can bleed, breathe, believe. Relieve, receive life from light. What is the need? No need in ordering. It's blurry, that's why I moved there. Where am I? I'm over here. No need in ordering. There's the ring need. Gorinda is my need to make me want to keep breathe. I can breed if I believe. I do believe I am about to breed. That I did. What is that? Conceive. I did conceive. Soon to receive. I conceived. My pen doesn't always want to write. SNC. What's that? C, North Carolina. That's not what it is, said every physical body except Emily, Mary, P as doubter, and the Italian doctor. So the only people who believe I'm pregnant are the physical therapists, occupational therapists rather, Emily, who was my daughter in a past life, and the Italian doctor that I went to see why I'm having breathing problems, which everybody told me to go to the doctor. I told them I'm having breathing problems because I'm breathing for 3 people. The mother breathes for the child, so I got 2 children in me that I'm breathing for, plus I'm breathing for myself. But they don't want to believe me. Okay, so up here. The Bible is a biological process. It is all about what's written in the stars, astrology. Now, some of this, I put that in there. This website didn't say that. I know that to be true. What's written in your body, biology. What's written in ancient texts, study of earlier knowledge, intel. One more. It's all about what you write. You can become like your father, a creator. That's what he said on the website. I believe that's true. Greater in you than in the world. What's in you is greater than what's in the world. W is the world decoded. W, order her will done. W, order her will done. Her is the daughter of the sun, and his will is being done. Now there's an order. Yeah, well, that's what it says. He's a double of her. So the W, order, her will be done. That's why that's happening, you see. Her will is being done. Okay, where am I? In Jeremiah, in the Bible, it's a book in the Bible. This is what the website says. It says, we have inherited lies from your father. Okay, I haven't inherited. Well, we'll see. Because they're saying that the father in the Bible It's not the real Father. That's why I said that. The real Father, my real Father anyway, is the Son in the sky. Because I've talked with him. And I know who he is. He showed me who he is. You can't talk to him. I can't talk to him unless he lets me talk to him, you know. Now he tells me, don't talk to him. Go and live my life, because he was a death angel too. He was the creator. He was Shiva, the creator and the destroyer. And he wants me to live because he says I'm his star. So he would like me not to become attached to him and to become attached to Jesus Christ, his Son, who is also him, but he's the all good him. And now the Son is all good because the Son has become like me. Unconditional love and gotten rid of the bad part of him, or the part that could do bad. What we call bad. It was justice. He didn't just kill people for fun. He wasn't a sadist, but he was a judge, the person who could do. Oh, this time is running out. I don't think I have time to finish this. Well, let me just go ahead. Let's see. So it said in Jeremiah, it says, we have inherited lies from your father. Song says Jeremiah was a bullfrog. John 5:30, Jesus said, I can't do nothing without my Father. Well, my Father has freed my will, so I can do. I'm on my own. I'm learning to accept all this power he's given me. To connect with the Father, he went to a mountain and barren place. G, arriving. Jesus Christ has arrived on the earth. Mother, you wrote her. Other therapy. Yes, I used to give my mother therapy toward the end of her life, and she was able to die without fear because she jumped up in bed, sat up abruptly, and I looked in her eyes and I said, are you feeling fear? And that was what she was feeling. She was able to lie down and soon transition from her body in peace. And because she knew that I did that for her, she was reborn into my family as Jandara Ranzinger, my granddaughter, instead of going below to being a skunk where alcoholics go because they stink. So they get the bodies of skunks. So I was able to save my mother after all. I did make her rich in the equivalency of rich to get a human body with all the potential and opportunities that comes with it. Now that you've seen the light, you have perfect eyesight. Eye energy source. Eye energy source. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for now because I'm running out of time. This is my red songbird. I hope you have learned a lot. I feel very happy to be privileged to be able to share this knowledge with you, which will make your life easier rather than running around like a chicken with your head cut off. My cousin used to wring the heads of chickens. Oh, it was the most disgusting thing I could imagine happening. Some people eat dead chickens. Okay, I'll make another video for the rest of the pages I wanted to share with you. So long.